フロントウィング。グリザイアの果実。
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. So, we're back with some more Fruit of Grisaia, and by the end of today, we should be on a route. If just looking at the names of the scenes, because I don't want to find out what happens in all these scenes, I just have this specific thing we're going through right now, and then everything after that is going to be things to get me onto specific characters' routes. And, well, yeah. So that's gonna be fun. I will get onto a character's route, and then that's where the stream will technically stop, because I don't know how long it'll actually take to get there, and I'd rather save the beginning of their route for a full stream, like start to finish, that kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But holy crap, it has been forever! Been playing this game for a while. I will also be making saves at the spots that will get me onto the girls' routes, so I will at least be able to go back to it a lot easier so I don't have to go through all of this again. So once I finish one girl's route, it's like, alright, load up an old save. Now we're on their route. The same thing I did with Katawa and Blue Skies. So y'all know the process. Okay, quick recap of what happened yesterday when we played through this. I had to introduce a sensor bar, because during another one of those wonderful slice of life moments where they all tried to make Yumiko be more happy instead of, you know, like kind of an ice queen. If one scene involved, oh god, one scene involved Yumiko, Amane, and Makina being inside the bathroom, like the big grand bathroom, bathing, with strategically placed suds on the upper chest, but not a lot. I felt really uncomfortable having that on stream, so I brought up a sensor bar just to put my mind at ease. I'm probably gonna end up having to use it more. The game's willing to go that far. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. And then after that, it was everyone getting ready to actually go to the beach. Packing up the cars, going, and then we got Amane doing her best initial D impression. Freaking Michiru the fuck out. I think it was entertaining as all shit, I loved it. But okay. We're gonna continue on. We are at the beach, so it's the beach episode. Hell yeah. Who doesn't love a good beach episode? Blazing sun, harsh enough to burn the skin. Salty sea air, thick enough to choke on. For a bunch of greenhouse flowers isolated in a sheltered campus, occasional stimulation of this sort is probably a healthy thing. After unpacking all our things from the cars, I set up a beach towel and umbrella to establish a base camp. A few feet away, Michiru sits motionless on the burning sand, limp as a rag doll. She's still traumatized from her car ride with Amane. Oh my god, Michiru. It's all too apparent that the ferocious horizontal G-forces and rapid shifts in momentum she experienced inside Amane's white devil jarred Michiru's internal organs. Jesus Christ. Her powerless, insipid smile suggests the possibility of brain damage. She resembles nothing so much as a soldier wasting away from whatever fever. Dengue? Dengra? I'm gonna find out how to pronounce that word. The hell? Oh my god, it's actually a thing. A mosquito, a virus you get from a mosquito. That's what it is. Pronounce.
Dengue.
Oh, dengue. Okay. Okay, easy enough. Her glazed eyes seem to be fixed on the gate to Nirvana. It's a truly pitiful spectacle. I bite my lower lip and avert my eyes. Michiru, can you hear my voice? I call out to her, but there's no response. Fortunately, in the next moment, an experienced orderly appears to assume caretaker duties.
みちる様、まだご気分が優れませんか?
Of course.
ああ、放っておいて、すぐ元気になるから。私のことは置いていって先に進んで。そうは申されましても、こんな場所でぼーっとしていては熱中症になってしまいますよ。
Heat stroke is no joke.
せめて水着に着替えましょう。私が海の家までお連れいたしますから。まあ。
As Michiru mules like a dispirited goat, Sachi wraps both arms around her from behind and begins to drag her off across the beach like a sack of potatoes. A familiar scene by this point. Sachi's clearly pretty used to the job herself.
というわけで、私たちは海の家で着替えてくるけど。
Yeah, I'll stay here and look after the stuff.
そう、じゃあすぐに戻るからお願いね。
Got it. As a man, getting down to my swim trunks is a simple matter of taking off my outer clothes on the spot. But I guess girls tend to want more privacy. Of course, it might be pushing it a bit to refer to the eldest member of our group as a girl. And there's a certain female cyborg among us who would probably respond to the words, "Let's get changed," with an immediate certainly, then instantly begins stripping off her maid uniform. Yes, she would do it. She's done it twice already, fuck. Not to mention the shrimp who'd fling her hands in the air and cheerfully shout, "Take 'em off for me!" Jesus Christ. And rounding out the set, a ludicrously top-heavy, totally shameless big sister type, who turned putting on her swimsuit into a free show for every male on the beach. Alright, tell us how you really feel. I like how the oldest, he's clearly talking about Principal Tachibana. So he's referred to the principal, Amane, Sachi, and Makina, leaving Michiru and Yumiko out entirely. Now that I think about it, Sakaki actually seems like the most normal of the bunch. Weird.
私が何か?
That didn't take long. If it isn't Sakaki Yumiko, Mihama's exemplar of normality.
何そりゃ? 皮肉のつもり?
No, that's honestly what I think. Basically, you're not much fun. A sober woman, right down to the design of your swimsuit. That's honestly what suits you best. You look good.
あなたに言われなくても地味なのは自分で理解しているの？そうやってバカにしていればいいのよ。
Wasn't my intention to make fun of you. I said you look good, didn't I?
地味で面白みがないって言ったわ。
What's wrong with sober? You're not wearing this swimsuit to get laughs, are you? That look fits you perfectly, Sakaki. Just stop, dude. Just stop.
そうならいいわ。
Hey, what? Hold on, where are you going all of a sudden?
何？
We're not on school grounds today, so everyone's acting as a group. Don't just wander off by yourself.
海の家でサマーベッドを借りたから向こうの木陰で本を読むわ。
Sakaki, we came all the way out to the beach, right? You can read whenever you want.
これからみんなで何かをするの？
No, nothing set in stone yet, but
決まったら呼んでちょうだい。
hey. Guess a change of location isn't enough to get that girl to play well with others.
あれは照れてるんじゃないかな。
Okay. Why would she be?
ユージが水着を褒めたりするからだよ。
Oh, I see. Incidentally, care to explain that thing? Looking to get laughs?
え？変かなこれ。
I'm not sure if that's the right word, but just what kind of swimsuit is that? No, does that thing even qualify as a swimsuit in the first place? Seems more like a few pieces of string.
Ah, 確かに欠陥品かも。これ動くと横から胸がこぼれちゃうのよね。
She deliberately picked this one, didn't she, to get our attention? I don't know. Can't. That's because you're wearing it so loosely. Why don't you tighten up the top?
それがさ、あんまりきつく縛るとこうおっぱいがボヨッとはみ出すっていうか、なんか無駄にエロくなるっていうか、お歳暮のハムみたいだしさ。
A walking Christmas ham. Well, in your case, I guess anything but a sexy swimsuit would feel like a letdown, in terms of character consistency.
でしょ？ねえ、どう？似合ってる？
Well, yes, it's certainly an appropriate choice. To the point that it's hard to imagine anybody but you wearing it. It's really nothing to giggle about. Wait, Amane, you've started snacking already?
ああ、これ海の家で着替え終わって出てきたらお店の人がタダでくれたんだもの。焼きとうもろこし食べる？
Yeah, he just gave you free corn on the cob. Sure. Tell me, why do you always eat rod-shaped things like you're auditioning for a softcore porno? Do you really need to lick and slurp your way around it like that dirty gleam in your eye? Or with that dirty gleam in your eye? Jesus Christ.
エッチな顔してるかな
Alright, try eating some. We'll do a little test.
おいしい
Oh, fucking God. I know one community that would go fucking nuts. Amane's slightly plump lips crawl across the surface of the corn. Every once in a while, with a light pant of breath through her nose, she sinks her teeth in with an expression of ecstasy. Someone got paid to do this, folks. Someone was paid. Hold it, Amane. Take a look around you. Amane's white teeth peek out from between her pink lips as she separates her mouth from the corn with a wet pop. Looking around her, she finds every male nearby red from ear to ear, stealthily shooting glances in her direction.
あれなんでみんなこっち見てんの
Because you're eating that thing in a very weird way.
そう変かな誰がどう見てもエロいことしてるようにしか見えないのよさ
And of course, she's wearing one just like Amane. Look, I was tiptoeing around that for a reason. How about a little sympathy for all the poor guys who just jerk their eyes away awkwardly?
んなことよりどう私セクシーじゃね
Please stop. Black, is it? Pretty bold color selection.
黒は女を妖艶に見せるのよアマネに選んでもらったのよさへへいいでしょうデザイン一緒で色違いなんだよ
Well, it's not that big a problem in Makina's case, but I really think you should have chosen something something with a little more cloth, Amane.
そう
And even as you speak, your tits begin to fall out of your top.
うわやばこぼれるこぼれる
Jesus Christ. I'm having my finger on the sensor bar ready to go, just in case. As for Makina, her stomach is kind of poking out there, you know?
おこのぼっこりしたお腹が可愛いってアマネは言ってたのよ下手に隠すより思い切ってお腹出しちゃって黒い水着でコントラストつけた方が目立たないでしょ
Well, I guess it is more your style, Makina, so it's all good. And we already know Michiru's basically wearing a school swimsuit. Where's that ominous sound coming from? Sounds like something dragging itself across the sand. And that moan of bitter woe. What on earth?
私を
I've already seen you in this, Michiru.
みちるちょっとあんた大丈夫なのもう少し休んでた方が冗談じゃないわよせっかく海に来たのに休んでなんかうえ
This poor voice actress. A lot of her dialogue is just her retching. God.
チルチルしっかり海はもうすぐそこなのよ海
Michiru takes one quavering step forward, then crumples on the spot. Crumbles, whatever. Without missing a beat, she begins to crawl her way toward the water, clawing the sandy beach for traction. What is it about the sea that drives her to such lengths?
すごい執念ね。
Having come to the beach, I think she feels obligated to enjoy it to the fullest, even if it literally kills her. Before long, Michiru's strength fails her, and her valiant struggle comes to a halt. Lying flat on her side, she begins to gnash her teeth and bewail her weakness. Oh my god.
チルチル泣いてるのよさ。なんだろうこの騎士か。こんなシーンを以前どこかで見たような。
Probably when she dyed her hair.
それはきっと先週のレイブ教授のアメイジングアニマルで番組後半にやってたウミガメの産卵のシーンじゃないかな。おー、そうそれ卵を産み終えたウミガメのお母さんが海に帰るシーンにそっくりなのよさ。チルチル頑張って。私ウミガメじゃないわよ。ミチル様、何か私にお手伝いできることはないですか？情けは無用よ。私は意地でも自力で海へ。
Oh my god, Michiru.
おお、なかなかの根性な。じゃあ、チルチルのことはほっといて、私たちはいち早く海を堪能するのよさ。あ、待って、マキちゃん。若い人は元気があっていいわね。
Changed my girl. Changed my mind. Tachibana is best girl. I don't know. The whole sweater over a One Piece thing is just... yeah. I got my taste. Yep. Come on, Chizuru. You're still young yourself.
またそんな見えすいたお世辞を言って。
What? You don't want my flattery? If so, it's less work for me, so no skin off my nose.
どうしてそういう意地悪を言うんです？
Sorry, that wasn't my real intention. Truth is, I've always been the childish sort of guy who teases girls to try to get their attention. Haven't grown out of it yet.
ずるい子。
Guilty as charged.
おーい、ユージー。ほら、呼んでるわよ。行ってきたら。
You aren't gonna swim, Chizuru?
私はいいわ。荷物番してるから、あなたは行ってきなさいな。
I'm the one who invited you to the beach. Doesn't really seem right to just leave you alone.
教員相手に真面目な顔してそういうこと言わないの。
Not trying to be pushy here, but my master always told me to give women 2 chances to say yes. Why don't we swim together, Chizuru?
私、泳げないの。
Really? Want me to teach you?
嬉しいけど、それはまた今度ね。
Now that would be one hell of a way to have something happen in a route for the teacher if there was one. Which, just based off titles, there is not. Sad face. Alright. In that case, I'll see you later.
はい、いってらっしゃい。
She's officially our chaperone, and I guess it's understandable that she can't romp around with her students. But we came all the way out here to this nice beach, right? I don't think anyone would complain if she floated around a bit. But when I look back, the principal's sitting under the beach parasol with one arm wrapped around her knees, fluttering a hand to urge me away. With a small shrug, I turned my back on her and head for the sea.
学園長の方はもういいの？
Don't worry, I'm sure Yumiko will just pull that beach chair next to her and they'll just sit there in perfect silence. Not a problem. I'll give her a nice pat on the ass later. And you ruined it. You were almost a decent person for a few seconds, and then you go and say that. You know how to ruin it, Yuji. More importantly, did you need me for something?
あ、うん。ねえユージ、あんた泳げる？
Well enough.
どのぐらいのレベルで？
Kind of hard to say exactly. Let's see. I'm good enough to earn a C-card diving qualification, I guess. What is that? What is a C-card? C-card diving. Oh. Okay. According to this, C card is... You get your C card when you are able to do... Oh my god, I gotta read. Read, dumbass.
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
Thank you, Mary. So how you doing? We need that constant reminder that I am an idiot. So there are like 3 parts to an exact for a certification in order to get what's called the Scuba Sea card. And part of that is diving in open water like a lake or ocean, not like just diving in a pool. And it's 4 dives over 2 days, so it's not something you can do in an afternoon. It's literally like a weekend. Hope your day's been going well. So, okay, Yuji is good enough of a swimmer to be able to dive in open water. Jokes I doing, but I'm doing pretty good. I've got to have my mouse on my sensor bar at all times now, just in case things like yesterday show up. So don't be surprised if you see that appearing. It's all for my comfort. We're enjoying a beach episode. Gonna get onto one of the girls' routes, and then that'll be the end of Grisaia for today, so who knows how long that'll actually take. Could go quickly, could take the entire time I want to stream today. It's up in the air. When I was in America, I picked up a good number of diving credentials. Even after returning to Japan, I did a bit of robo training with a group of combat engineers. I'm nowhere near the level of specialized divers from the Special Ops branch. They're more for typical purposes. There shouldn't be any problem with my ability to handle myself in the water. Oh, but for more whatever. Yeah. He can swim. That's the point of it. He can swim fairly well. He's got to go into a goddamn inner monologue about how he can swim and where he learned that shit. It's been a while since I last swam in the ocean, but I don't anticipate any difficulties.
じゃあさ、マキナに水泳を教えてあげてくれないかな?
Oh. So instead of teaching the principal, I gotta teach Machina. Great. I don't mind, but my lessons tend to be pretty severe, you know? How about you teach her instead, Amane? Please don't say she can't swim either.
いや、私もできればそうしたいんだけどね。
You can't swim either, can you? What? You can't swim either?
泳げないっていうか、泳ぐと水着が脱げちゃうっていうか、ポロリとこぼれちゃうというか。
Oh my god. Yep. For future reference, a swimsuit should generally be something you're actually capable of swimming in.
私も油断してるとパイオツがポロリしちゃうのよさ。
No, it won't. Yes, because the cloth barely has anything to catch on. The same problem my ass. You know no shame, shrimp.
失敬だな。これでも一応脇の下の全肉寄せ集めてんのよ。
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can you explain to me how I'm supposed to teach the girl anything when her swimsuit's gonna fall off after a few strokes?
だからさ、軽くコツみたいなものをゆるっと教えてあげればそれでいいのよ。今日は遊びに来てんだから、あんま本気にならないでいいんじゃない？
Such carelessness has led many to a watery grave.
そうやって何でも真剣に向き合うのは悪いことじゃないけど、たまには何も考えずに遊んでみたらどうなの？
Easier said than done.
まあまあ、とりあえず浮き輪もあるし、沖まで行こうよ。そしたら触らしてあげるのよ。
No fucking god. Oh, what the fuck? And why would I do that?
じゃあ、私のも触らせてあげるからさ。ほらほら。
No. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. Hey, you're pushy, woman.
貧乳だけど、ツンと上を向いたあたい。
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why did I think this episode to the beach would be fine? Why did I think nothing would happen? It's a beach episode. Why? Focus your damn eyes. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
さあ、どっち？
No! I'm not gonna decide anything.
つまり両方欲しいと。もうお兄ちゃんたら欲しがりね。エッチ。
Say what you want.
海にたどり着けないならせめて砂遊びだけでも満喫してやるんだから。
Oh my god, she's still traumatized. Poor Michiru. One moment. Air duct cleaning.
よろしいのですか？何がよ。みちる様がそうして砂と戯れている間に風見さんはおっぱいにつられていってしまいますよ。
Oh, he's not.
こんな立って歩くこともできない状態で私にどうしろってのよ。
I like the fact that she is still wearing her fanny pack. Even at the beach, in a swimsuit, she's wearing her fanny pack.
一言手を貸せと申し付けいただければすぐにでもお力添えできますが。意味はよ、どうせ胸じゃ天音には勝てないし。わかりました。みちる様がそこまでおっしゃられるのであれば、この小峰幸喜んでみちる様の砂遊びに加わらせていただきます。幸、こんなウミガメにも劣る私に優しくしてくれるなんて、あんたやっぱりいいやつだったのね。私のことはいいんです。それより頑張って原寸大プラハ城を作りましょう。
Life size frog castle? Damn!
私も頑張ってプラハ城を作る。って原寸
But life size? I missed that. Shit.
プラハ城は現在のチェコ共和国にあるお城で、長さは約570メートル、平均幅は約130メートルで、世界で最も古くて大きなお城の一つとしてギネスブックにも載っています。
Good luck.
それ作れるの？大丈夫です。お城の外観は完璧に覚えてきましたから。いや、そういう問題じゃなくてね。
Would there even be enough sand at the beach?
さあ、みちる様、まずは下地となるフラッチャニの丘の再現から始めましょう。お願いだから作るのはもっと簡単なものにしてねえ、もうだいぶ沖まで来たんだし、そろそろいいんじゃない？
La Fruit de la... Jesus Christ, it's just the name of the game in fucking French. La Fruit de la Grisaia. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's begin the swimming lesson.
え？あ、そっち？
What the fuck did you think? What's that supposed to mean? It is what we're out here for.
まあいいけど。
You wanted us to cop a field, didn't you? God damn it. Okay, Machina. Tell me, can you put your face underwater?
おい、そんぐらいは寮のお風呂で毎日やってんのよさ。あまね、ちょっと浮き輪持ってて。いいけど、何すんの？見よ、必殺だるま浮き。だるま浮きって何？
What, you don't know it? You learned that float in elementary school swimming class.
え、そうなの？うちの地元じゃそんなのやらなかったけどな。どうなのよ。
Alright then. Can you pull off a jellyfish float?
今度はクラゲ？
Where the turtle float involved pulling your knees to your chest, the jellyfish float has you dangle your limbs loosely down. Okay, that's a bit much, buddy. Holy shit. That's a little much. I ain't saying that.
なんとなくわかるけど、他の言い方はなかったのかな。
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, Machina. Try to feel the bitter regrets and stubborn pride of a freedom fighter. Gunned down by the colonists before your dream of an independent nation could be realized. Yes, good.
何がいいのかさっぱりわからないし、これって楽しいの？
I'm just... He needs to stop with these analogies. Okay, next up, we'll do a dead man's float. Tuck your chin towards your chest, extend your limbs straight out, and keep yourself horizontal. Consciously keep yourself slim and streamlined, like you become a submarine. Oh, looking pretty good. However, your butt's floating up a bit. Main tank, short blow. Take her down 16. Up periscope.
あのさ、泳ぎを教えてるんだよね。
Hey, if you turn it into a game, you can teach someone anything. Hmm? Yes, what about it? Look at that, she's maintaining a beautiful horizontal. If you can float this well, it's just as good as swimming.
そうかな。
I seem dubious, Amane, but can you do the same? I kinda get the feeling you wouldn't be able to keep up this level of a float. What with those oversized ballast tanks? Of course.
何よそれ。廃屋のことなのよさ。なんかお風呂に浮かべたザボンのようにでかいからバランス悪いのよ、きっと。まあ確かに足の方から沈むわね、私。なんかさっきから顔出したまま平泳ぎしてるけど、もしかしてあんまね潜れない人？いいでしょ、潜れなくても泳げれば。あまねは脂肪が多いから沈まないのよさ。
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
脂肪って言うな、もう。
Meanwhile...
寂しい。ねえ、榊さん。あなたさっきからそうしてずっと本を読んでいるけれど、海には入らないの？
ええ、自分から進んで入ろうとは思いませんよ。
どうして？誰かが誘ってくれるのを待っているの？
別にそういうわけではありませんし、誘われたところで何らかの理由をつけて断ると思います。
せっかく海に来たのに。
そうおっしゃられる学園長はなぜ海に入らないのですか？
私泳げないのよ。 さすがにこの年でイリスさんと一緒にバタ足の練習をするわけにもいかないでしょ。
つまり技能的な問題で海には入れないというわけですね。
まあそういうことになるかしらね。
私は精神的な問題で海には入りたくないんです。
Oh.
精神的というと、海に何か嫌な思い出でも？
いいえ、温室育ちを自白するようで恥ずかしいのですが、ただ単純に海はなんだか不衛生な気がして入りたくないんです。
Whatever.
それはなんだかわかるような気がするけど、だったらどうして海に行こうって話が出た時に反対しなかったのかしら。
それは普通に仲間意識というか、これでも一応わがままなお嬢様と思われないような努力をしているつもりです。
Okay.
一人で反発して品種を買うのも嫌だし、かといって仲間外れにされるのもごめんこうもると。
そうです。おかしいですか？
いいえ、ただあなたを見ているとなんだか昔の自分を見ているようで面白いわね。
子供じみた真似をしているという自覚はあります。笑わないでください。
笑ってなんかいないわ。でもそうね、あなたには必殺の言葉を教えてあげましょう。
Secret words of power, huh?
必殺？
ええ、必殺。私が学生の頃友達に教わったのだけれど、結局一度も口にしたことはないわ。
一度も口にしたことがないのに必殺なんですか？
ええ、だからあなたが試してみてくれない？
はあ。
遊んだ遊んだ、たっぷり遊んでお腹が減ったのよさ。晩ご飯まだ？今、あまねさんが車でお肉と野菜を買いに行ってるから、もう少し待ってね。夕飯はバーベキューよね。本当に私は何もしないでいいの？はい、お任せください。ちょっと、バーベキューはいいけどご飯は？私、晩ご飯はお米がないと満足しないわよ。いろいろ体力使っちゃったからね。それなら大丈夫です。今あちらで風見さんが飯盒でご飯を炊いてますから。ああ、そうならいいけど、あいつちゃんと炊けるの？
Who isn't? It's Rice.
結構上手なのよ。へえ。
風見くん、何か手伝うことはあるかしら？
Oh, Sakaki? I'm fine. Nothing to worry about here. I'm used to cooking rice outdoors.
飯盒一つなのね。
It's round, unlike the elliptical military models, so it can cook a full meal for 5. Even split among the 7 of us, it'll be around 235 grams each. Typical bowl of rice is maybe 150, so there should be more than enough.
そうね。
What is it? Still need me for something?
そうじゃないけど、私がいるとじゃない？
You're not in my way, but this isn't exactly interesting to watch, you know.
ええ、分かっているわ。
You're a strange one.
あなた、何でもできるの？
Well, pretty much anyone can handle cooking rice in a simple aluminum mess kit.
見ていたけど、あなた泳ぎも随分と達者なようね。
Well, as much as the next guy, I guess. It's Probably because I've spent so much time in harsh circumstances, where the ability to cook rice and swim competently were simply prerequisites for survival. But neither of these strike me as anything worth boasting about. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since the last time I swam in the ocean for fun.
そうなの？なんだかあなたアウトドアとか好きそうじゃない。普段は山が多いのかしら。
No, it's more that I've spent time in the sea for work, but it's been longer since I took a swim for pleasure. Let's see. I guess the last time was a summer camp back when I was in middle school?
あなた中学校はアメリカだったのでしょ？
Yeah. But either way, it's probably a little different from the sort of camp you're imagining, Sakaki.
どう違うの？
That's a little hard to explain, but... Alright. So at the end of my 6-month first term at the school, there was an exam to determine whether we'd be promoted from reserve student candidate to reserve student. One day, our instructor gets a group together and says, "In 1 week, you'll be taking a cruise to a southern island for a week of relaxing fun in the sun." A cruise might sound nice, but we were getting crammed into a ship carrying a bunch of reserve candidates from another branch. The boat was taking them out for naval training and dropping us off pretty much as an afterthought. So, anyway, on the way to our destination, we stopped by a port to resupply on fuel. It happened to be a Navy base, so a bunch of students like us weren't allowed off the ship. They kept us waiting for hours at the mouth of the harbor. We arrived at the port in the morning, but we were still sitting there late in the afternoon. It was just about this time of day, actually. So the sun starts to go down, and we're still standing in the mouth of the harbor with our anchor dropped. No idea how long they plan to keep us waiting. Might be here all night, you know? So we started preparing dinner. But of course, we're talking about making food for 100 people all at once. When the ship's sailing, the ventilation's fine. But when you're sitting there anchored, that's not the case. The warm air from the cooking made the interior of the ship unbearably hot in no time at all. Our entire cruise group, along with all the naval guys who weren't on duty, came out on deck in a desperate attempt to get a little cool. But this was a southern island, right near the equator, so it was hardly any improvement. At that point, our squad leader pressed the instructors for permission to swim and managed to get the okay. So everyone jumped into the sea from the deck and played around for a while.
それがあなたが海で最後に遊んだ思い出？
Yeah, guess so.
だってその後キャンプに行ったのでしょ？そこでは遊泳はしなかったの？
Didn't really have the time to play around at that camp. It dropped us off at some uninhabited anonymous island surrounded by rocks. There wasn't a decent bit of level ground on the entire barren island, let alone a sandy beach. It's one hell of a swimsuit. It's a one piece, but with like the sides cut. Oh, Brozart's an ad hell. They loaded us on a launch with our personal equipment and some chickens, then dropped us off there for our fun in the sun.
鶏？
Live ones, as rations. The place didn't have much in the way of water, let alone food, so they released 20 birds. Told us to do what we wanted with them. Capture them, make them lay eggs, snap their necks and eat them raw, whatever.
中学生にしては随分と過酷なサマーキャンプね。
You think? People did give up and fail the tests, but it was pretty rare for anyone to die, so our instructors always said it was practically a vacation.
少なくとも私には絶対に無理だわ、そんな環境。
Yeah, you don't seem like you'd be particularly good at that sort of thing.
そうね。ものの数時間で音を上げる自信があるわ。
Now that I think about it, maybe I should apologize for making you tag along on our little outdoor expedition today.
気にしないでいいわ。
You ended up not going into the water, though. Looks like you were reading the whole time. Kind of wasted your time, didn't we?
いつもと違う環境というのはそれなりに価値があったと思うし、そもそも本当に嫌だったら最初から来ないの。私はそういう女よ。
True enough.
でも
But
あなたがいなければ私は来なかったわ。きっと。
oh no, is Yumiko actually best girl? Yeah, I don't know. I'm still leaning more toward Michiru. Actually, I'm leaning more toward the fucking principal, but she doesn't have a route. I see. So it's my fault after all. Sorry, Sakaki.
いや、そういうことではなくて。
Rude game.
おーいユージ、お肉と野菜買ってきたよ。ご飯はもう炊けた？
Yeah, it'll be cooked soon.
じゃあさ、そっち終わったらこっちのかまどに火を起こすの手伝ってくれる？
Fine, I'll be over in a minute. So, what were we talking about again?
もういいわ。
If you say so.
これが必殺ね。
What are you talking about?
学園長が未だに独身の理由がなんとなく分かったような気がしただけよ。
Oh my god. What? Where's this coming from?
なんでもないわ。
I've come to believe that the desire to talk in cryptic circles may be a defining characteristic of the female gender. It seems Sakaki is no exception to the general rule. How can they say that and not give her a route? Yeah, I know, right? Give the fucking principal a route. By the time we finished off our barbecue dinner, the day is beginning to grow dark in earnest. All of a sudden, Amane snaps her fingers, trots off to her mini truck, and opens the passenger door.
ね、花火やらない？
Fireworks?
さっき買い出しに行った時、ついでに買っておいたの忘れるところだったわ。ねえ、アマネ、ロケットは？ロケット花火ないの？
I think Spacebar gets rid of all this. Yes. Principal in the back is lecturing them.
Rocket 花火は音が大きいし、ゴミの回収が難しいから禁止よ。
Hide your cam. Oh shit, I'm actually blocking her, aren't I? Boop. There you go. There, now you can see, Tachibana. I keep forgetting, my camera is in the corner. And you guys can't see it. Great expression, 10 out of 10.
花火といえばロケットでしょうよ。なんで買ってこないのよ。あんた去年の夏も同じこと言って、
危ないからやめなさいって言ったのに、ロケット花火の大量同時点火して自爆したの覚えてないの？
Jesus.
去年は去年。今年の私を去年の私と同じだと思ったら大間違いよ。
何がどう変わったのかさっぱりわからないけど、とにかく今年は禁止。おとなしくドラゴンでもやってなさい。
何よ。ねえちょっとユージ、あんた男なんだからわかるわよね。
What?
花火といえばロケット。爆発しないで何が花火よ。そう思わない？
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of explosions. I'd rather stick to safe fireworks. Psychological trauma might be overstating things. But when there's a sudden barrage of harsh cracks and pops nearby, I can hear the screams of ghosts burned into my ears a long time ago. Jesus. And when someone sets off a flashy skyrocket in the dark night sky, it's hard to resist the instinctive urge to throw myself flat to the ground and crawl for cover. Unlike the distinct sugary sweet smell of Semtex and HMX, the odor of fireworks is reminiscent of gunpowder, so every time I catch a whiff, memories of the muddy jungle flood back into my head, and I recall the taste of blood like scorched iron in my tongue. Can't help but slightly furrow my brow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like PTSD, man? I mean, probably, maybe. The fireworks set you off like that. Oof. Damn. And you're only like 17. Come to think of it, you're strangely quiet, Machina. You'd think this sort of thing would be right up your alley.
興味はあるけど、花火やったことないのよさ。ちょっと怖いのよ。
Don't worry, the ones you hold in your hand are perfectly safe. Want to give it a try? The skyrockets Sachi ended up preparing faintly color the night sky one after another, burning light after images into our retinas. This time, the sharp aroma of hydrogen sulfide that reaches my nose doesn't seem as bad as all that. Probably because of the smiles and laughter of my classmates as they watch the sky at my side. I wish this could last forever. Will that childish hope vanish as quickly as the blaze of a firework in the night? Even then, I don't think I'll forget this moment. I don't think I'll ever forget that there was a time in my life when everything was peaceful and warm. But as long as I have that memory, I think I'll be able to go on living.
花火の後片付け
Jesus.
終了しました。
And you're in the maid uniform already.
ご苦労様。さて、花火も終わったし、帰ろっか。私たちの学園に。
そうね、そろそろ戻りましょうか。
それはいいけど、帰りは私、浜根の隣はもう嫌よ。そんなに嫌わなくても傷つくな。帰りは上りだからちゃんとおとなしく運転するわよ。
Want me to ride with you?
いいね。そのまま二人でどっか行っちゃおうか。
Jesus Christ.
やめなさいって。ちょうどよくマキナが寝てるから、マキナ乗せて帰りなさい。なんだよもう、冗談じゃない。そないケンケン怒らんでも。スオさんの場合、冗談に聞こえないから困っちゃうのよね。学園長まで私をビッチ扱い？
Oh shit. I was driven to this place by a vague impatience, the desire for something. But even now, I haven't pinned down exactly what I'm looking for. Not knowing what I want, it's impossible to find a clear path forward. But in that brief moment on the beach, as transitory as the glow of the sparklers in our hands, I forget all about that. I forget to be anxious, frustrated. No, I forgot to be anxious, frustrated. I forgot that I'm stumbling in fog. And on the return trip, the cool wind quietly blowing through the lowered car window feels strangely refreshing. The soothing touch of the air on my sunburned face feels almost like a caress. For some reason that I can't express in words, it makes me feel like that it's too early to give up hope. And now we're back to this.
セーブするわ。
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me just check my thing here. Yep. Alright. So now I'm at the point where I'm able to get on a route, technically. I already know who Best Girl is, in my opinion. And also who Best Girl is from the actual people with routes. And literally, just from the look of the scene names, there's just gonna be a choice for, like, the first four, and then the last one ends up just being you automatically get entered into another one's route. So, who am I, whose route am I gonna go on to first? Anyone have any preferences themselves? Remember, our choices are Amane, the, very suggestive big sister. Big sister type. There's Machina, the little sister, who's very, kinda, the little sister type that's very, very, crass at times. You've got Sachi, the dutiful maid. You have Michiru, the, pseudo tsundere. And then you have Yumiko, the, very, very cold person. Very cold, standoffish. Nick says Machina or Sachi. Alright. Machina's like the one I'd rather not be on, but I'm gonna have to do it all for completion's sake anyway. Oh my god. Yawning. Well, I at least gotta go through these and get myself set up to the choices that make it happen. But so far, it's one for Machina and Sachi. I have one for Michiru. This might sound kind of odd coming from someone who's still pretty much a kid in mind as well as body, but it seems young people these days don't wear wristwatches. That's not to say they don't feel the need to check the time. They simply use their cell phones instead. Even the cheapest mobile phone has a digital clock built in, so I guess they don't see any reason to bother carrying around a separate tool for the specific purpose of telling time. I wear a watch. Only to work, just because I can't exactly be pulling my phone out in the middle of the floor. And it's just a lot more convenient to look down at my watch, just like, look at my wrist. Okay, that's the time. Of course, like a good modern youngster, I myself constantly carry around a personal cell phone. The difference is that I almost never use mine. I don't really see the appeal of racking up a huge phone bill by firing off pointless texts or killing time with aimless gossip. You've already seen a Monty story too many times. Well, at some point you're gonna be seeing it again here. To be honest, I tend to view phones in general as a means to receive calls rather than make them. Cell phones allow us to talk whenever we want, and that's an undeniable convenience. But on the other hand, they create the expectation that you'll answer the phone at any time. The way I look at it, that's about as inconvenient as it gets. From the inside of my school bag, currently hanging next to my desk, I hear the muffled sound of an unpleasant electronic jingle. The bag wiggles slightly as something vibrates inside. My cell phone's ringing. The only person who knows my cell phone number is JB. Judging from the way the phone stops ringing at once, this was probably an email. And as a rule, JB contacts me through actual calls. I don't think she sent me a single email to date. More spam? Odds are it's junk mail. Still, I can't just ignore it. There's a non-zero possibility that JB is using email to contact me under circumstances where talking would be impractical or dangerous. But when I open my bag and take a look inside, the LED alert is flashing on my private cell phone, not the one I use for work. I click my tongue lightly in annoyance. Just to be on the safe side, I slide the phone open and take a look at the email. Subject, it's Kyoko. And who the hell is Kyoko supposed to be? Mail's from The Leisure Club, and as for its contents, it seems a bored and lonely housewife by the name of Kyoko, aged 32, is willing to give me pocket money if I keep her company. The very model of a spam email. This sort of offer is as credible as Hanoi Hana's "throw away your gun, GI, and our benevolent Uncle Ho will give you a paddy field and your very own water buffalo." What in the fuck? Who the hell is Hanoi Hana? Oh. Vietnamese radio personality best known for her work in the Vietnam War, where she went English language broadcast from North Vietnam directed at United States troops. Oh. Hanoi Hana's propaganda broadcasts were a demoralizing campaign from the North Vietnam Army to encourage the U.S. Army and the United States Marine Corps to defect or lose morale. Some of her lines were "Go home, GI," or "GI go." Oh. Okay then. That's a bit of history. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Best to remember that unless you want to get taken for a ride. Forget a free lunch. These days, no one's going to give you air if they can charge you for it. I'm slightly irritated at myself for even reading this worthless crap. The way this sort of trivial annoyance tends to pop up several times a day is one of the major reasons I don't particularly like cell phones. Where do I get carrying from? I had to learn to read, people.
ダメだよユージ。学校にいる間は携帯はマナーモードにしておかないと授業中に音が鳴ったら怒られるよ。
Yeah.
っていうか、あんた携帯なんか持ってたんだ。
Hey now, I'm a modern youth in my own right, you know. Of course I got a cell phone.
ねえ、そんじゃさ、アドレス交換しよっか。
Hmm? Why?
いや、なぜってことはないでしょうが、携帯持ってんだからアドレス交換ぐらい普通じゃない。サラリーマンの名刺交換みたいなものよ。
Yeah, that's the thing in Japan. It's like you don't swap numbers when you have a cell phone, you swap emails. Like, how exactly does that work? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, why do they do it over texting? Ah, okay. Because texts can add up over time if they're not on a plan. So they have their phones and they swap emails because sending an email is free compared to an SMS. And plus with the, you know, actual texting, there's a character limit. So yeah, interesting. That a fact.
何してんのよさ。
ユージの携帯とアドレス交換しようと思って。
お兄ちゃん、携帯持ってたの？
Is it really that surprising?
なんかユージってさ、変におっさん臭いというか、じじむさいというか、こういう若者文化に疎そうな感じするよね。
なんか機械に頼るのは軟弱だとか言いそうなのよさ。
Oh my god. Just what do you people think I am? Machina stares at the cell phone in my hand with eyes full of wonder. It's the expression of someone who's found a caveman holding a cheap cigarette lighter. Why am I getting the idea these people just might be calling me Kromagan Kazumi behind my back? Kromagan, Jesus Christ.
とりあえずさ、せっかくなんだし、番号とアドレス交換しようよ。ね。
I have no clue what's special about this occasion, but revealing my confusion now would probably only encourage their Kromagan theory. This is a cell phone for my private use, so I suppose there's no reason I can't give out the number and email address. Alright, I'll read out the number. What was it again?
なに？自分の携帯の番号を覚えてないわけ？
It's not like you tend to call your own cell phone, right? What's so strange about not knowing it off the top of my head? Bruh. I know my own number off the top of my head. And I'm obviously not gonna say it. I get enough spam calls as it is.
つーか、あんた友達とかいないの？
A certain quack doctor once said, "It's better not to make friends with patients." Who said that? Curious. I'm just getting a whole bunch of nothing. And now to totally unrelated stuff. Thanks. Thanks, Internet. You failed me this time.
どうせみんなすぐ死んでしまうからだってか？
Okay, so how do I make this thing display my own number anyway?
別にわざわざ表示させなくても赤外線通信で送ればいいのに。
Infrared. The heck is that?
だから赤外線を使って番号とかアドレスとかそういう個人データを他の携帯に転送できるのよさ。
Don't tell the conspiracy theorists. Didn't even know it could do that.
貸して、私がやってあげよう。
Very well. I deposit my cell phone in Machina's outstretched hand.
おーい、携帯原始人のくせに4月に出たばっかの新機種なのよさ。生意気な。
Mind your own business. It's not like I picked that thing out. I've just been carrying around the one JB gave to me.
よっしゃ、送信準備 OK。 あまね受信の準備して。
あれねえマキナ、これどうやるんだっけ？いや、使ったことはあるんだけどさ。ど忘れ？
Looks like I'm not the only cell phone Neanderthal around here.
もう、あまねえも携帯貸しなさい。私がやってあげるから。
ごめん。
Machina takes the cell phone from Amane's hand, points the infrared port toward my phone, and transfers the data.
はい、OK。あり
ん？どうかした？
番号とメアドしか転送されてないのよさ。もしかしてお兄ちゃん、携帯に自分の名前とかのプロフィール登録してないの？
Apparently not. Don't know. I don't remember messing around with any settings since I got the thing, so probably not.
もうこれじゃ着信しても番号しか表示されないから不便なのよさ。自分の名前ぐらい入力しておこうよ。
やーい、携帯原始人。
I don't think you're one to talk.
じゃあ私が入力しちゃっていい？
Guess I don't mind.
とかじゃあみゆじと誕生日と血液型は？
What? Why would you put stuff like that in there?
まあ入力しておけば赤外線通信で送れるから名刺代わりになるのよ。あと顔写真とかも送れるけどどうする？
Not necessary. The name should be enough.
そう？わかった。じゃあ早速入力も終わったところで私の携帯にも送信と。ほい、転送完了。私の携帯の番号もお兄ちゃんの携帯に転送しておくね。
Infrared data transfer, huh? The world's become a convenient place lately.
そういうこと言うから携帯原始人って言われるんだよ。ねえマキナ、私の番号も幼児の携帯に送っておいて。
了解。オーケー、これでバッチリなのよさ。
ということは次は私の
Oh,
番
now
ですね。
Sachi's here. We're all just exchanging numbers. And where did you come from? It seems Sachi was observing our conversation. She's tightly grasping her own cell phone.
幸いなことに私も今時の小ギャルらしくこのように携帯電話を持っていますので、ぜひデータ交換をと思いまして。
Kogals? I really don't think one hears much about that subculture these days. Could my understanding of Kogal is referring to that 90s fashion with the loose socks and dark makeup be mistaken? The hell's a Kogal? Kogal. Is it Kogal? Kogal?
Kogal.
Kogal. Okay. Japanese fashion culture involves schoolgirls wearing an outfit based on Japanese school uniforms. Or they're actual uniforms, but with very short skirts. Short skirts are worn irrespective of the season. The girls must wear loose socks and scarves and have dyed hair. Or Kogal is angelized form of Kogyaru, contradiction Kogosei Gyaru, high school gal. Girls refer to themselves as Gyaru, although this word is applied to several other fashion looks as well. Aside from mini skirt or micro skirt and loose socks, Kogals favor platform boots, makeup, Burberry cheek scarves. Some Kogals carry accessories considered kawaii or cute. They also dye their hair brown and get artificial suntans. They have distinctive slang peppered with English words. They are often not necessarily enrolled students. Centers of Kogal culture include Harajuku and Shibuya districts of Tokyo, in particular Shibuya's 109 building. Pop singer Naomi Yamato promoted the style. Kogals are avid users of photo booths, with most visiting at least once a week, according to non-scientific polls. Alright, there's your brief thing about what a Kogal is.
ダメでしょうか。
You too, eh? To be honest, I don't really want to spread my email address around too much. A constant barrage of messages would be a serious nuisance. But...
あまねさんやまきちゃんには教えて、私には教えないというのはどうなんでしょう。
Sachi,
ことによ
no!
ると、これは何かのいじめなのでしょうか。
Ooh, God. No.
いじめ以外の目的で私にだけは教えたくないという理由があるのでしたら、はっきりと言ってください。個人の努力の範囲で直せるのであれば直します。
No, look.
目の色が気に入らないとおっしゃるのであれば、目をくり抜きましょう。肌の色が尺に触るのであれば、
Sachi, calm the fuck down!
さあ、おっしゃってください。私の何が至らないのかを。
Okay, you're seriously scaring me right now. I'll give you my number, so just stop.
そんな、それではまるで私が無理やり聞き出したかのような。
Aw, man. I really want Sachi to know my number. And my email address for that matter. I want to tell her so bad it's driving me mad. Please, Sachi, allow me to give them to you.
はい、ぜひ。もう、風見さんは本当にツンデレですね。
Sure.
わざと私をじらして楽しんでいたんですよね。
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. We'll see. Yeah, sure. I agree. Sure. Yeah, okay. God almighty. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly order lunch while I can. Probably thinking subs. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get something ordered. Yeah, I usually get that. some chili. Actually, okay, that should do. Go to there. Da-da-da. Yep. And make sure the right address, correct. Okay, there.
そういうプレイがお好きなんですか？
Oh, fuck sakes. Hey, Amane. Tell me I can flip out at this point.
なぜ私に聞く？
Well, whatever. Go ahead and shoot infrared rays around. I don't care.
し飛ばすぞ。サッチン、どこに飛ばしてほしい？できればお顔に。
Alright, we know what Sachi likes. Amane, tell me I can hit these people.
だからなぜ私に聞く？
And just as my patience meter is falling into the red zone, there's a flash of vivid gold in the corner of my eye. Hey, hold it, Bottle Blonde.
何よ。
What are you doing? Don't tell me you want to know my number 2.
何を言っているの？バカじゃないの？なんで私があんたみたいなやつの番号を知りたがるわけ？ありえないんだけど。
その割には手にしっかりと携帯握ってるよね。
いつの間にか近寄ってきてるし。
しかもさりげに手にした携帯は受信待ち状態です。漏れ飛んできた赤外線を横から盗み取ろうとしてないですか？
うるさいわね。勝手に人の携帯の画面盗み見てんじゃないわよ。
Says the girl who's trying to steal someone's phone number without permission.
どうでもいいでしょうが。これはあれよ。あんたの娘を誘拐した時、あんたに身代金を要求するために番号を手に入れようとしていたのよ。
Huh? I've met quite a few villains in my life, but this bold a kidnapper is a definite first. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have a daughter.
有事の番号が知りたいなら素直にそう言えばいいのに。
Because she's got to be tsundere about it. Not like she wants it or anything.
うるさいわよ。そんな男の番号知りたくもないわよ。いいからさっさと教えなさいよ。
どっちなのよ。
In the end, Michiru thrusts her cell phone toward me in a virtual panic. So I transfer over my number. Not really a problem, since I don't think she's likely to use it anyway. But at this point, the majority of the class has my contact information. The only one left would be... Hey there, Sakaki. I call out to Sakaki, who's currently sitting in the corner of the classroom, impassively reading a book.
何かしら？
You got a cell phone too, I assume? Here, record my number.
必要ないわ。
Alright, then give me yours.
どうして？それこそ必要ないでしょ。
Very necessary. When I kidnap your daughter, I need to be able to get in touch so I can demand the ransom. Fork it over.
私に娘なんかいないわ。
Is there some reason you don't want to give me your contact information?
別にないわ。 でもあなたに番号を教える理由もないでしょ。
I want to know. Does that not qualify? Sakaki closes her book with a resigned expression and gets up from her seat.
あまり気楽にメールをしないでいただけると助かるわ。
As she speaks, Sakaki takes out her cell phone from the pocket of her uniform and holds it toward me indifferently. What? You're giving me your number after all?
知りたいんでしょ。言ったと思うけど別に知られて困るような理由はないわ。さっさと済ませてくれる？
Yeah, sorry. Hey, you! I need my cell phone back.
何？
Give me the damn phone back already. I need to register Sakaki's number.
榊さんの？本当に？
Yes, really. What's the big deal?
だって榊さん、私たちにも番号を教えてくれなかったのに、なんでユージにだけ？
Probably because she finds you annoying?
嘘、本当に榊さんがそう言ったの？
私はそんなこと一言も。
Well, you do kind of seem like the type to send people completely worthless messages, Amane. You know, I'm on the toilet now. Just doesn't want to come out though. Boo-hoo. With a crying emoticon at the end.
そんなメールするか！何？話？
Fucking Christ. In the middle of her sentence, Makina's sandals squeak loudly.
その話題に食いつくな！もう私そんなメールしないし。
うっこといえば皆さんこんなお話をご存知ですか？
The way those sandals keep squeaking strikes me as a little unnatural. But nobody else seems to pay it any mind.
この話を広げようとするな！あんたたちね、いい年して大きな声でうんこ叫ぶんじゃないわよ。
God damn it, Nick! Gotta add even more shit to this pile, don't we?
あんただって叫んでんじゃないのよ。つか面白がってんじゃないわよ。
Sorry. This is my fault. Everyone, please. Stop talking about Amane.
頭を下げるな！まるで私がおそそしちゃったみたいな空気にするな！
Really, though. Maybe Makina needs a new pair? Those things are really noisy today.
まあ落ち着けよ。結局何の話だったのよさ。だからなんだっけ、榊さんがユージに自分の携帯の番号を教えようとしてたから驚いてたのよ。
Thanks for the clip, Nick.
由美子が自分から番号を教えるなんてどういう風の吹きだまり？
それを言うなら吹き回しです、みちる様。
知ってるわよ、わざとよ、あんたを試したのよ。
はいはい、試されちゃいましたね。
ムカつく。何よその顔。
でも確かに榊さんが自分から番号を教えるなんて珍しいですよね。私が聞いた時には教えてくれませんでしたし。
それは別にただプライベートなことだから。
でも風見さんには教えたんですよね。
そのことに別に深い意味は。
As Sakaki stumbles over her words, Makina slides up to her, then slaps a hand down on her shoulder with a light thump.
お兄ちゃんのことを狙ってんのか？ まあ無理もないのよさ。
Oh my
お兄ちゃん
god.
かっこいいもんな。
I do not need Machina as my wingman.
私あなたのそういうところが苦手だわ。
そう？じゃあとりあえずせっかくだしユミちゃんの番号もみんなで登録しておこっか。
Oh god.
うんそうね、せっかくだしね。まあ別に興味ないけど減るもんじゃないしね。
ですね。
あ、ちょっと私の携帯。
Sakaki reaches out desperately, but it's already too late. Her brutish classmates have abducted her phone and proceed to take turns bombarding it with their infrared rays. Why are you glaring at me?
どうしてくれるの？
What do you want from me? We're the playthings of the moment. No point in trying to resist. Give it up.
変な気まぐれを起こした私がバカだったわ。
Stupid. Don't be mad. For the record, I meant what I said. I really did want to know your number.
そういう言い方はずるいわ。
Show me a man who plays fair, and I'll show you a very talented cheater.
お待たせ。登録し終わったから黒くて色気のない携帯返してあげる。
色気がなくて悪かったわね。いいから早く返して。
はいはいごめんよ。ちなみにその携帯私たちの番号とメアドも登録しておいたからいつでもメールしてね。
勝手なことを。
ちょっと。
Sakaki grabs her phone from Amane's hand, quickly turns her back to us, and stalks off to her seat.
さすがにちょっと強引だったかな。
Yeah, you guys are always fucking pushy with her. Being a little pushy even once in a while isn't a bad thing. I don't think Sakaki's as angry as she's letting on, to be honest.
だといいんだけど、まあそのうちメールでも送ってみますか。
You do that.
ユージもいつでも私にメールして。
Yeah, if the mood strikes me. Amane hands over my cell phone. The contact section, previously completely empty, now contains all my classmates' numbers and email addresses. After all that fuss, I've got the complete set, but I wonder if they'll ever actually have a chance to send an email. If I'll ever actually have a chance to send an email to one of them. In the first place, I've never really messaged people before. Of course, I've communicated using email programs on a PC, but up until now, I've never bothered to send one from my cell phone. Since they're using a keypad instead of a full-size keyboard, it's a time-consuming nuisance to enter the right characters. And more importantly, I've never just had any reason to do so. Until now, I guess. And so, I sink a little deeper into the morass of the modern world. As I mumble to myself, cell phone still in hand, a fuzzy-headed little creature pops up before my eyes.
お兄ちゃんは人気者なのね。
Hmm? What are you talking about?
みんながお兄ちゃんの携帯の番号を知りたがるのよさ。
Yeah, but their real goal was clearly to amuse themselves at my expense.
ユミちゃんも？
In her case, I was the one looking to amuse myself.
あんまりユミちゃんをいじめると爆発しちゃうのよ。
Huh, that sounds interesting. If she's got enough power, I might be able to sell her to NATO as an anti-personnel weapon. What kind of explosive yield are we talking about here?
つ 寸偶スカ級なのよさ。
This is getting better by the second. She'll replace the tactical nuke as the endgame weapon of choice. Hell, just let people know you got a Sakaki and foreign nations will watch their step.
そうだね。
That was unfortunately topical right now. Not getting into it, so please don't bring it up. What's the matter? You seem a little down. Feeling tired after that ruckus?
おう、平気。なんでもないのよ。
Hey, Machina? What was that about? Machina was acting somewhat strange, and even at the time, I had the general idea it had something to do with me. Her expression was almost like that of a young girl. The older sister watching in pouty irritation as her father was monopolized by the youngest child. As if she wanted to draw my attention, but couldn't figure out how. I had an older sister myself, and I remember pulling something similar with my mother once or twice, so I sort of understand that type of jealousy. But in Machina's case, I wasn't convinced that was the heart of the matter. At this point, I didn't have any answers, just an open question. Don't tell me she was sulking for a childish reason like that. But several days later, that suspicion would be proven correct in a completely unexpected way. I can't save? Oh, now I can
セーブ
save.
するわ。
I'm gonna save over this because that choice meant nothing. Okay. I'm also gonna just do a double save. So one will be, you know... Yeah. No saves allowed. It was just too early. It wouldn't let me save in between a transition. It's still the same scene, though. Obviously, because Papa was a rolling stone. No save. Only play. Alright, Brozard, I want your opinion, because Nick's already given their opinion. Whose route do you think I should try to go for first? Because I'm at a point now where I will be able to get on a route. Nick is in favor of Machina or Sachi. I'm biased toward Michiru. I want to know what your opinion is. Which of these 5 girls? So regardless, I'm going to be saving before whatever is going to get me onto the route anyway. Just which ones am I going to be doing first? I could just do them as they come, so whoever this leads on to, which I think is hinting toward Machina, we just go through her entire route, come back to the save, move along a little further, get on the next girl's route, so on and so forth. For simplicity's sake, or yeah, I just want others' opinions. I know Nick has said Machina, and if this one does lead to Machina, well, they're gonna get their wish. God, I'm tired. I say whichever one you want. Did a quick quick Google, and it looks like there is a story flow order. Yeah. I'm just laughing right now because someone posted a picture in a Discord I'm in of a copy of Elden Ring with a pre-owned sticker already on it. That tells you something. Yeah, you're probably looking at the same thing I am. I don't want to know what happens in all this stuff. I was just using the titles of the scenes to figure out where the hell I was. And well, now I know. Having finished up an after-school trip to the supermarket by the station, where I picked up 3 days worth of food, I'm briskly making my way back to the dorm. The contents of the plastic supermarket bag dangling from my hand: 6 cans of vegetables and beans, a head of lettuce, a box of corn cereal, a carton of milk, and a bottle of oolong tea. If Amane happened to see this assortment of groceries, she'd probably get on my case about my tragically bland diet. Not that I can really argue with that description. The thing is, though, my appetite is borderline defective. I almost never get the urge to eat anything in particular. Since I don't have much in the way of preferences, my simplistic food choices are only natural. It's not really something I can change about myself. There were stretches of my life where my diet consisted entirely of hard old bread so crusty I had to soak it in water before I can sink my teeth into it. Compared to that, anything seems delicious. My private cell phone begins to buzz in the pocket of my uniform, emitting that familiar electronic jingle. It's just as unpleasant now as it was the first time I heard it. More spam was my first thought. But after my classmates seized my email address a few days ago, I'm getting messages from them relatively frequently. The most frequent sender would be Amane. Her messages are most often, "Where are you at the moment?" type inquiries about my situation. Followed by, "What do you want to eat tonight?" style survey questions about the dinner menu, which tend to leave me racking my brain for an answer. And finally, "Limited time sale, 4 p.m. today. Buy a pack of large eggs from Shui." And other requests to run errands for her. Mixed in with Amane's frequent messages, I've also gotten mail from Sachi. Things like, "I've discovered a beehive hanging under the roof of the PE warehouse. I'm sending this message in the hope you might be able to assist in the extermination." That one's a pretty typical example. They tend to be polite invitations to join in unified peacekeeping operations around the school. Well, since those messages at least approach meaningful communication, they're comparatively not too bad. After all, there was that one email from Michiru that arrived in the middle of the night. After opening that particular message, I stared at the screen blankly for a good 3 seconds before finally cocking my head to the side in a rare gesture of complete confusion. The mail's contents: "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, die, hate. A simple litany of angry words. And although I tried to remember whether I'd done anything to offend Michiru lately, no satisfactory explanation presented itself. Which isn't to say nothing came to mind, of course. If anything, so many things occurred to me that it was hard to pin down any one particular incident that might have inspired her wrath. But when I met Michiru the next morning and brought it up, apparently, while in bed that night, some stupid little mistake she'd made a long time ago popped into her head. unable to sleep from irritation, she'd taken it out on me via email. And the mistake in question? Back in elementary school science class, the teacher had asked everyone to name any fish they could think of. So Michiru raised her hand energetically and shouted, "Sushi!" earning the ridicule of her classmates. Oh my god. In other words, pretty much the most idiotic thing in the world to be losing sleep over years after the fact. Imagine, if you can, the exasperation and exhaustion I felt. Anyway, among all these messages, the only one to make me laugh was sent by Sakaki. I had assumed I wouldn't get a single email from her in the first place. So it was a bit of a surprise just to receive that message. But the real issue was its contents. To be specific, the message contained all of 4 letters. Test. Of course, one could interpret this as a condensed form of a more expressive message.
明日は原告のテストだね。ユージはちゃんと勉強してる？私はダメだ。なんか急に気になって部屋の掃除始めちゃったよ。そしたら中学時代の卒業アルバムが出てきたよ。中学生の私、超可愛いよ。まさに鬼ラブリー。今度見せてあげるね。バイユミコ。
What the fuck was that? But somehow, I think not. Probably... No, pretty much definitely, she sent it solely for the purpose of confirming that the mail would be delivered properly. That sort of methodical caution for its own sake seemed very much like Sakaki. I sent a concise "received" in reply to her message, and haven't received another from her since. Well then, who's it from this time? I opened the email folder on my phone with a feeling of mild embarrassment, but the title of the message is an instant letdown. Will you be my papa? Damn. Someone looking for a sugar daddy? Oh, sorry, I can't say that word. On the title alone, it's pretty clearly spam. I have no idea where they get my email address, since I've never given it out to anyone but my classmates. But this sort of garbage arrives at a pretty decent clip. I work for a company in the business of information, and we got a pretty nice database. But sometimes, I think a bunch of people trying to sell me phony Viagra just might have the superior intelligence network. While reflecting on the spammer's frightening abilities, I'd press the delete button. But at that moment, my eyes jumped to the name of the sender and I paused in utter confusion. From Itasu Machina. Machina? I canceled the deletion command, opened the bizarrely titled email, and quickly looked over the contents. Hello, this is Machina. Oni-chan, allow me to express my sincere congratulations on your continuing good health. In conclusion, this constitutes a formal announcement that you have officially leveled up from Oni-chan to Papa. Thank you very much for my consideration. Yours truly. We graduated from Oni-chan to... Fuck. It's complete gibberish. The writing's all over the place, there are all sorts of strange typos, and not a single word is capitalized. Also, I have no idea what any of it is supposed to mean. Oh my god. Level up? Papa? What is this girl talking about? Well, I wasn't expecting any message from her to be particularly well composed, but this is just too incoherent. Judging from this, I think it would take quite some time to unravel the mystery if we communicate through email. I type out a quick reply. I don't understand. Let's talk face to face. Okay, send. Awkwardly tapping out a few short words, I send back my response. Machina's reply arrives in less than a minute. Wow! Why German?
テキストの設定をするわよ。
No, that's that. Forget how to look at history. And I don't want to skip forward, because, Yavo, whatever. She decided to go German this time. Does she want to meet in Valhalla or what? Anyway, it's pretty obvious that finding the girl and talking face to face is the only way this will get cleared up. Of course, even then, we're dealing with Machina here. Smooth mutual understanding may be too much to hope for. But at the very least, communication in person has none of the lag time of a text message. And unlike a phone call, you can give the other party a good smack when necessary. I hurry back toward the dormitory and my conference with Machina. Jesus Christ. 15 minutes later, I pass through the school gate on my way back to the dorm. As I'm cutting through the courtyard, I observe a bizarre object a little ways off. The rounded, soft-looking object in question lies slack on the brick-paved ground. To be more specific, it appears to be the corpse of a little girl. What the fuck? Or, if you prefer more idyllic phrasing, a young woman seems to have fainted. This can't be happening. I let the plastic bag fall from my hand on the spot and rush to the girl's side. With every stride, her outline grows clearer until at last the figure of the collapsed individual comes into sharp definition. I'm not liking that heart beating. Unruly, curly hair that sticks out in every direction, a face as round as a dumpling, and the trademark touch of stupidity. Knee-high socks of 2 different colors. Actually, I'm gonna change my answer. My new answer is anyone but the blonde tsundere. Oh my god. You're killing me here, Nick. In every particular, it's Irisu Machina. 1 second, I'm just gonna close my door so dogs don't jump in here. Hey, Machina, what's wrong? Oh my god, what even is going on? Machina is stretched out limply on the ground like a marionette cut from its strings. When I lift her up by the shoulders, her mouth flops open to reveal a white stick. What is this? The thin white stick emerging from her mouth is clearly man-made. And it seems to be protruding from the depths of her throat. Did she try to swallow an entire, like, lollipop? And it got stuck in her throat. At a glance, it looks like the stick from a lollipop, but that can't be right, can it? Wavering between disbelief and doubt, I thrust my fingers inside Machina's mouth and pinched the white stick in question. I give it a hard yank, but whatever it is, it's lodged in there pretty firmly. God damn it. Working against my brute force attempt, the stick is not only short and difficult to grasp, but also slippery with Machina's saliva. Jesus Christ. It looks like it should pop right out, but it doesn't budge. I'm reminded of the legendary sword in the stone. God damn it. Little punk. Is this a trial? Pull me out if you can, you'll be recognized as the hero of legend. I again grab the white stick with my fingers, then give Machina's back a harsh thump, as if to encourage a baby to spit out something inedible. Oh well. Hey Sachi, wanna see a dead body? God. Tell me Yuji doesn't carry around a Leatherman with some early 2000s edgelord. Apparently not. As Machina lets out a violent cough like a compulsive consumptive heroine from a Victorian-era novel. What in the hell? I pulled the lollipop, mandarin orange flavored, free from her throat with a wet pop. Okay, how the hell did this happen?
いやお兄ちゃんが来るののんびりと飴でも舐めながら待ち構えていようかと思ったんだけどなんか急に眠くなっちゃったのよさ
It was 15 minutes. Don't fall asleep with a stick hanging out of your mouth. It's obviously dangerous. I mean, how old are you again?
いやはや面目ないのよさ
How recently was this translated? Good question. God damn it, I'm getting the TV show. It's initially released in 2011. Worldwide, 2015. Yeah, so 2015 is when we got the English translation. The official one. Trying to remember when whelp entered our lexicon. I mean, whelp has been used since 46, so... I know there's a Slate article about whelp back in 2012. Again, whelp has been used since 1946, so that's like the oldest dated time. So I don't know. I mean, if I hadn't happened to pass by here, she might have ended up suffocating to death? Wait, what? 1946? Whelp, the word whelp. One moment. And I'm back. It's actually in that same Slate article. I'm not even kidding. And that phone call was a very, very automated one sounding about your Amazon Prime account will be renewed for a certain amount of dollars. If you would wish to discontinue this service, please call one of our customer representatives. Sure. Sure, you're actually Amazon. You'll just need to confirm my credit card, correct? Yeah, sure, I got a credit card number for you. 420-698675-309-1337. That is my go-to from now on. As if deliberately demonstrating her complete indifference to my concerns, Machina casually offers me the same lollipop I had pulled out of her throat mere moments ago. No!
そう？じゃあ私が食う。
Cut it out! Do you realize you almost suffocated on that lump of sugar just now, right? Don't eat lollipops when you're moving around. They can kill you if you fall.
ほう？
Don't just sit on the ground. Eat the damn thing later.
もういちいち細かいのよさ。あまねえみたい。
Don't put half-eaten candy in your damn skirt pocket. You're gonna turn it into a sticky mess.
むっちゃ怒ってるよ。面白い。
What's so funny, punk? I might be noticing this a little late in the game, but is this girl mocking me? Calm yourself, Yuji. This is the way she is, right? Don't let her get to you. I press a hand to my forehead, heave a long, heavy sigh, and firmly rub my temples. And you plan to explain what that email was about?
メール？
Don't play dumb. Talking about this. I take my cell phone from my pocket, slide open the screen, and hold it out so Machina can see. It's displaying the incoherent message she sent me just a few minutes ago.
おーおーほーそれな。それはあれよ。読んだままよ。文字通りの意味なのよさ。
And I'm telling you, I don't understand what it means. That's why I'm talking to you about it.
お兄ちゃんはあれなのかな、日本語が不自由な人なの？
You little shit. You really shouldn't talk. Anyway, just tell me what you're trying to say here as thoroughly, concisely, and bluntly as possible.
ね、私のパパになってください。
セーブするわ。
That is a hell of a thing to ask somebody. Papa? Yeah, that was definitely the title of the email as well, but... No, wait. What does she even mean by that? Tell me something, Machina. When you say Papa, do you mean... a Papa? Or...
そう、マキナのパパになってください。
What the heck? Are you seriously asking me to become your father? Or are you talking about more of a sugar daddy type deal? You're looking for money to play around with, and you think I'm gonna give it to you? Marry my mom. Oh my god. Just marry my mom.
そうじゃないのよ。お金はいらないのよさ。むしろ私のパパになってくれるならお金あげるのよ。
Huh? Getting paid to be your dad. Never heard of a sugar daughter before. That's a new one. The hell? I'll give you money, so please be my papa? The hell is that? Every step I take in this bizarre conversation seems to be taking me farther and farther away from understanding the situation. Okay, hold on. Think this over calmly, Yuji. There's still a possibility I'm making some ridiculous mistake here. Before blaming others, carefully consider the possibility that you're the one who screwed up. I had that one beaten into me enough, right? Can't go forgetting it now. Okay, Machina. Let's calm down and talk this over, alright? Why do you want a papa exactly?
ね、私ね、パパがいないのよ。
Why not?
死んじゃったから。
I see. Sorry to hear that.
でね、結構前から企んでたんだけど、死んじゃったパパの代わりになるパパが欲しいなってずっと思ってたのよ
Jesus
さ。
Christ.
でもね、なんかこういまいちピンとこないっていうか、なんか違うなって人ばっかでね、いろいろ探してはみたんだけど、私のパパになってくれそうな人って全然いなかったのね。そしたらね、なんと好都合なことに向こうから来たのよさ。
So I would not be dating her, I would just be her father. What in the fuck? Then she better cut out all the goddamn comments that she makes. You're talking about me?
分かってんじゃん。冴えてるな。
For the record, I'm mildly pissed off right now. But whatever. Go on.
でもね、すぐに パパになってくださいって言ったら変な子だって思われちゃうじゃない。それにすぐに飛びついて失敗だったら嫌だなって思ってたし、私もそんなに赤坂な女じゃないのよ。
Okay, I think you meant to say shallow there.
アロマのカリス。
Aluminicaris. Jeez. It's Anna Malacaris. Oh, never mind. Let's leave your pronunciation issues aside for the moment. Keep going.
だからとりあえずお兄ちゃんってことで様子を見させてもらって、この人で間違いないって思ったらパパになってもらおうと思ったわけなのよ。
That's the level up?
いかにも。
Huh. Yeah, that's my long heavy sigh. Sound like a fucking like goose or whatever. A long heavy sigh spills from my mouth. She's trying to buy herself a father? I absentmindedly massage the area between my eyebrows. I've developed a headache all of a sudden. Family isn't something you can buy with money. Doesn't everyone understand that? Then again, there are people out there who think they can erase their families with money, so I guess it's not surprising the opposite delusion exists as well. More importantly, what in the world am I gonna do about this one? I feel like I'm gonna get a choice soon, like... Look, Machina, you seem to be working off a mistaken premise here. Let me clear it up for you, okay? A father isn't something you can replace with money.
Huh?
Spare me the... Ooh? Hasn't anyone ever told you something like this before?
いかんせん、父親を早くに亡くしたもので、そのあたりの機微には疎いところがあるという自覚はあるのだけれども。
What about your mother? She didn't explain any of this to you?
お母さんは私のこと嫌いだからね。
Of course her mom hates her. One moment. Sorry about that. Food arrived and something else arrived that I will show everyone on stream once I'm done with this. I see. I guess that makes sense then.
で、どうなの？私のパパになってくれるの？
Your papa, though. When you say papa, what exactly are you expecting me to do?
別に今まで通りでいいのよさ。私のことを守ってくれて、私のことを大切にしてくれて、私のことを愛してくれればそれでいいの。
Did I ever protect you from harm? Or take good care of you for that matter? And apparently I loved you on top of all of that? News to me. If anything, I feel like I've treated her pretty roughly at times.
家族愛って一番強い愛情なんでしょ？
Hard for me to say. I don't have a family, so I can't really comment.
じゃあ一緒に家族について勉強していこうよ。私が娘になってあげるのよさ。
This is weird. Figure it out, eh? They do say life is one long learning process, but in the first place, am I really qualified to play this game? Can an irresponsible man like me call himself someone's father? Does a piece of trash like me have any right to...
不安？
It's a brief sentence, but her tone of voice is casual. But all of a sudden, it feels like my heart is being squeezed tight in my chest. Uneasy? Yes. That's probably a good word for what I'm feeling right now. If a bit of an understatement. Do I have the strength to keep this girl safe?
大丈夫。お金ならあるのよ。ほら。
Makina reaches into her skirt and pulls out a number of crumpled, bent 10,000 yen bills, along with some smaller change. When I counted, it comes out to 86,000. So $860, pretty much. For a kid's pocket money, this strikes me as somewhat excessive.
足りなければカードもあるし。
The next thing to emerge from her skirt pocket is a gold card issued by a major credit company. Are you her pimp now? No, she would be my pimp? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Compared to the premium or unlimited black cards, I suppose it's something of a toy. But definitely not the sort you'd expect a kid to be carrying around. Hey, Makina.
ね、今はそれしかないけど、お母さんかおばあさまに言えば、もっともっとお金出してくれるのよ。だから平気なのよ。
The golden plastic card quivers in her hand. What if he says no? In that slight, uncontrollable trembling, Makina's terror of rejection is all too clear. I think I understand now why she's trying to buy my affection. She simply doesn't know any other way to get what she wants. This is probably how she was raised. When she went to her mother to talk about her troubles, she got a wad of money. This should take care of it. So that was how she learned to solve her problems. And she never had anyone to teach her that was wrong. What can I do? for a girl like this? What can the likes of me possibly do for Machina? Please say I can actually...
セーブするわ。
Okay. Whew. This is weird. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Can I not reject the money and she can just treat me as her dad and that's it and we move on? Now I'm forced to accept... Oh my god. Obviously, if I reject the money, I'm not getting on her path. But then I have to go out the rest of the game with the fact that I have rejected her entirely like that. But if I accept the money, she'll be happy, but it's just a weird situation. She's paying me to be her dad. This is the first choice with actual, you know, consequences here. So I either reject the money and break the girl's heart of having a father, or I accept the money and give this girl a father. But in the weirdest and probably worst way possible. Of her having to pay for it and not actually learn it. Oh, God. All right. Do a coin flip to decide my fate here. And am I going to hate myself or not? All right, I'm using a 50 yen coin. How fitting. I'm using money to decide whether I should take money. So, 50 side, I accept the money. The flowery side, I reject the money. Will Machina be our first route of the game? It ended up on the flower side. Sorry, Machina. Next time. Oh, this is gonna hurt. She's probably gonna cry. Want to see Ruby and Zeus? Alright. Let me switch to the big screen. Oh god, Bale's still here. Been a while since that happened. Here, honey. Here, Rubes. Ruby. Come here. There you are. And you can see my microphone. I know my camera's stretched wide. I use it for the Gunpla streams. Specifically for the Gunpla streams when I point down at my desk. It's better than my Just Me page, just because, you know, it's a little more condensed. Ruby, come here, miss. Good girl? Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. And you want out of the room, don't you? You want out of the room? Yeah? Okay. See? She wants out. Alright. Here you go. It's because in this scene, the emotes are properly proportioned on your game scene. Emotes are stretched and wide. Well, on this screen, the webcam is stretched to fill the entire preview box. And even the emote wall is for the entire thing. On my gaming screens, I only have the emote wall over the gameplay window, not over the entire screen, just because I don't want chat to get blocked by them. Yeah, so they're gonna look funky no matter what. Something's gonna look funky. Alright. And thanks for using your bananas to see the puppers. Well, just one pupper this time. Zeus was here earlier, but then left. But alright, we did our coin toss. We got flowers. We're rejecting the money. This is gonna hurt. Machina, listen carefully. I don't want your money.
じゃあやっぱりダメなの？
That's not what I'm saying. If you want to play house, I'll do it free of charge.
お？
I'm not the perfect human being you seem to think I am. I can't commit to being your father. It'd be irresponsible of me to pretend I could. But if it's just playing at the role, I think even someone like me can handle it.
じゃあオッケー？私のパパになってくれるの？
Well, a pseudo-papa, I guess. Since you never learned what family is, we'll try to figure it out together. Would that be enough? Did I just get on her route? I hope I didn't. Oh, gee, thanks. That doesn't help me. Thanks, Grisaia Wiki.
それでいいっていうかそれがいいのよさ。
Alright then. Let's leave it at that.
ありがとうパパ。つつふかな娘だけれど改めてよろしくなのよさ。
That said, I'd really prefer not to be called Papa this early in my life. And I think you meant fledgling.
スツーか？
No, not fletching. That's the feathers on an arrow.
まあよくわかんないけどとりあえずよーしく。
I take hold of Machina's outstretched hand and give it a quick shake. Most likely because of that half-eaten lollipop she's been carrying around. Her palm is sticky and unpleasant to the touch. You've got plenty to learn, that's for sure. When you raise something, sometimes you're the one that grows the most. And when you teach someone, you're going to learn a lot in return. Or so my master told me once. At the time, those words didn't really resonate with me. But now I think I'm starting to understand. Even so, when I think about the rocky road that lies ahead, I can feel the dull throb of an incipient headache stirring under my temples. Ugh. Okay, to make sure I did not get on a route. So we're gonna do...
セーブするわ。
We'll leave that one for now. That'll be the Machina save. Alright, perfect. That actually sort of went by kind of quick, but I don't know. I'm actually getting pretty long into this, Jesus. It's going longer than I thought it would. Should I continue or leave this for next week? Where we potentially decide to get on another route. And thank God that didn't go as badly as I thought it would. Apparently accepting the money is her route. Yeah, from what I can see, with considering I'm on the very next scene, yes. It feels pretty obvious which ones are the whose route I'm gonna be on answers. You say next week we continue on to figure out where we're gonna go? Okay. I'm okay with that idea because it is going pretty late. Well, I say late, but it's only been almost 3 hours. And it's only gonna be 1 o'clock where I am. But yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. Considering I'm kind of leaving these decisions up to coin flips. But why does everyone hate Machina route so much? It's not that I hate it. I left the decision up to a coin flip, and the coin flip decided. So, something showed up. I can only show the one side of this because the other side has all my contact info. Like, and I don't need everyone having that. Got something from good old PlayAsia, a game I ordered, so I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna do it off camera in case there's any slips inside with my stuff on it. Sure, there's nothing. There's nothing in here with any actual slips. Like my info, just the game and some extras, which I'll show off the extras first. So they sent a tattoo sheet with their mascot on it. Just let me turn the light off so you can at least see it without the glare. Which is pretty cool. Some temporary tattoos. Don't think I'll ever actually use them. Got a sticker with PlayAsia and a tiger for Year of the Tiger. And then another sticker with their mascot on it. Pretty cool. But the thing I have been waiting for... the thing I've been actually waiting for to show up is this. SD Gundam G Generation Genesis. Sealed too. So, you've seen me play Crossrays. This is the game that came before it. And it focuses entirely on the Universal Century, aka the original Mobile Suit Gundam and everything that springs off from it. So Zeta, Double Zeta, Char's Counterattack, Unicorn, a whole bunch of side stories. Like War in the Pocket, Stardust Memory, the stuff about Blue Destiny. So, expect this in the future. And I'll be playing that through my PS4 as well. I had to get the Southeast Asian version of the game because It's the only version of the game that has English. The Japanese version does not have an English option. This one does. So that'll be fun. We can get more cringe voice acting from me, but with even more characters. I'm looking at you, fucking just original Gundam in general, because let's see. There's Amuro, his friend Fraubo, Salames, Kai Shiten, Hayato. That's 5 so far. Bright, the captain of the ship. Mirai is soon, like, the navigator for the pilot for the ship. 3 children. Ryu. Slegger at some point. Char himself. The entire Zabi family. Kill me. So that's 18 characters. And that's just one series. Kill me now. But this is gonna be fun because I get to use some good old all the UC suits. So we're gonna see a lot of more Gundams. They won't be as super flashy as well, some of the stuff from the AUs. There's no Trans Am or anything. But still, it'll be neat. I'll come up with some good suits that everyone can use. And what suits I'd actually want to use. So yeah, expect this in the near future. Near-ish future. We'll see. So, yeah, I'm gonna call that here for today. Let's see, is there anybody on? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Man, did you just start? Yeah, you did just kind of just start. God damn. Break. An ad break. Damn. Yeah, nah. It's okay. Yeah, I won't rate today. That's okay, though. Another time. So, yep. Thanks, everybody, for, watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it a lot. I will be back tomorrow with our start of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. Kingdom Hearts is a card game. Kinda. You'll see what I mean. So yeah, thanks again, everyone. Hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.